Hi, I'm Clod, and we are Blasphemer.
Hey, hi, this is Simone from BLASPHEMER.
Hi, this is Velocifer from BLASPHEMER.
And you are listening to What's Metal.
All right, so we are here in the dungeon of the Braincrusher festival, and this is actually in a moment where I try to catch my breath because I just survived your gig, which was, I don't know how to describe it, kind of like pummeling, punishing, absolutely intense. Yeah, I was really blown away, and I said, okay, we have to talk to these guys for the show. So a lot of our listeners probably won't be familiar with the band at all. Maybe you can initially give us a kind of like a brief wrap-up what the band is about and how it all started.
Yeah, so I'm really glad that you appreciated the gig. And, I started the band many years ago in 1998. And we actually started as a brutal death metal band. So quite different in comparison to what we played this evening. So basically, we started, like I said, 1998, and we released our first full length in 2008. Exactly. The name was On the Inexistence of God, and was like a technical, brutal death metal that was released by the USA label Comatose Music. At that time, the band was really different from now, but Clod was in the band also, but only as a bass player. Then many things changed, so we always kept on playing with Blasphemer together. We released also a second album, which is called Ritual Theophagy. And then in 2020, we released our last and third album, which is the sixth hour for the UK label Candlelight Records. Yeah. And this new album, it's a new chapter for Blasphemer, because so the previous albums were we released them back in the days, and then we switched to another form of death metal, more like a blackened death metal. That is our formula at the moment. So this is just a brief overview over the band during the last years. We always been active. Also, we played several times here during the years here in Germany, many festivals. And this festival was the first time for us at the Braincrusher in L. We really appreciated this festival. Was fucking great, and we had and we are having great time here.
Okay, so you just said that you kind of like changed somewhat sound-wise, but I mean, did the concept change in any way? Like the lyrical themes?
No.
It's still kind of like old school death metal. There's a satanic edge in it, right?
No, guys, no satanic. Satanic guys are stupid like Christians, exactly the same. We don't believe in God, we don't believe in Satan. We just don't trust any humans, especially the guy who say, I know God and God tell me to do this. So we shit on every single religion in the world, especially the Christianity, because we was born in Italy. Can you understand what is living in Italy, the land of fucking Pope and religion and everything? So we just don't like the Christianity made by humans, because we don't like humans. Mostly of the humans. You're nice, but the rest of the humans.
If I can add something, you're right. So we never change our subject, like I say, and that was something special back in the days. As we released the first album in 2008, it was not such a common thing for brutal bands to have such lyrical concept. But you know, we're not young guys, so we started listening metal as we were kids, and now we are about 40 years old, and we just grew up with this kind of metal, anti-Christian metal. That is what we really liked. So when we started the band, we wanted to do something like in the vein of D-side and something like that. But then, okay, the style changed, and then we finished out releasing a different kind of music. But the concept itself was
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same, and it has remained also the same during all the years, because we released the first one on the inexistence of God, and then the second, which is Ritual Theophagy, is also the sophomore album against religion, against Christianity, and the third one, you have to check this. It's a bit complicated to explain this now, but because it's a long story, but actually it's we try to rewrite the story of Jesus, but looking from the eye of a man, and not from looking at him like a man and not like a god, and analyzing all this lunatic conception that led him to the cross.
I mean, when you just made a point, Claude, there that being surrounded by this, let's say, very religious-focused society in Italy, does it make it difficult to play such music, or to release such music, or to present it in public in your country?
Well, honestly, I don't know. Religious in Italy is in every single specific kind of living. I don't know. It's everywhere, especially in the south. We are lucky that we live in the north. It's a bit different, but religious is everywhere. At school, when you go to have a pizza, and everywhere. So to look like this, to play this kind of music, especially around 20 years ago, was a bit different. I think everywhere in the world, also in Germany. Even if you are super lucky, because Germany is kind of paradise for every single metalheads in the world. Yes. But, well, we don't care, so we always made the same. We also spoke about terrorism and Islam and any kind of religious. So it's not just a period, a moment of our life, or something fashion. I don't know, it's like this. We are Italian, we talk about our life, and our life is full of religions everywhere.
So when I saw you playing live, I have to say you came across as a very intense, intimidating band. Is that something that you kind of like have to practice, or is this coming natural? Yeah, I mean, how does it compare to your normal personalities, so to say? Is there something happening when you go on stage?
Yes, I would say that it's something happening on stage, because we do not practice a lot. So we practice usually a couple of times in 1 year or something like that, because we know we are not young anymore. And we are musicians at the end of the day. So we have our job, and then the time is always tight, and we do not have time to practice a lot, to make rehearsal also, and we are not living also nearby each other. So Francesco, for example, he lives 3 hours away from us. So that's the main point. But this is something special that is happening when we are on stage. We believe in our music. We believe in the message we are spreading, also here in Germany since many years, and maybe that's the reason behind this kind of.
The reason is one word: we are true. That's the reality, because it's too easy in 2022 to do satanic shit and have a pentacle and cross and say fuck Jesus and everything. We are not in the 80s or in the 70s, where it was very intense to be satanic, especially somewhere else in the world. Now it's too easy. You can have Antichrist and buy it by H&M or everywhere on Amazon and stuff like that. The difference today is not to be satanic and say fuck Jesus, it's to be true. I think this is the difference in every single, true to metal, but true to yourself and to the others. I think in every specific kind of thing you do, in your job, in your life, in what you say. And we play music, and I play what I believe, and I say what I believe it, and the person I am. So I think people can feel it, because it's many years that we play, even if we are still underground band. But the crowd, when they come to us after the show, even if they don't know us, they say, damn guys, you are so intense. You are so true. It's not like watching a show. It's just feeling something. And I think for me personally is the best. When I saw people that understand the message and feel it, really. Not just a guy who say, oh, fuck Jesus and satanic shit. I'm not satanic at all also.
So the show is called What's Metal? So is there a definition for metal, or can you describe it somehow? What does it mean to you?
Well, metal is attitude, is a way of life. It's not just music. We are not metal cosplayer. We believe in metal. We are true to metal, and metal is a lifestyle, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. Because especially now, there are too much cosplayer everywhere, especially in death metal, in my opinion. Too much cosplayer. Everywhere. They call it, everywhere, in every single style. But especially in death metal, there are too many revival of death metal that looks like cosplayer in my point of view. Everything is perfect, sounds perfect, looks perfect, the guitar is perfect, the dressing is perfect, the cover artwork is perfect. But hey, come on. We are in 2022. You are making the same shit I was listening when I was 12 and 13 back in the 90s. So I don't like it. And also I forgot the question, but there was some... what's metal for me?
Metal?
Well, of course, attitude. Yeah, attitude in one word. Yeah, metal is attitude. But also, metal is a malediction.
Yes.
Of course it's a malediction. Because it's Saturday. Regular people now in Saturday having fun with lots of girls in something where it smells good. Everything. We are here having beers, eating shit with tons of men, horrible men. You look at me and you and the others, but it's a malediction. Because we waste a lot of time and money. And we drove a lot to come here, spend our time, our weekend, for something that we love.
It's totally.
But it's stressing. We are not 20 years old. That's 40, 42, so it's a malediction.
But maybe also your perception is somewhat wrong when you say like normal people are sitting in a place that smells nice with lots of girls. I guess most normal people sit at home in their stinky apartment with a fat wife, no?
Fuck yeah, that's true. You're right, bro, you're right.
Yeah, so actually, it's all about perspectives, I believe. but I see your point. Yes, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean,
well, you don't choose metal. Metal choose you. It's like this.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, if I think back about my own kind of like history and metal, I don't think that there was like the one moment where it kind of like clicked. I was just sucked away, like in a what is it called? Like a like a maelstrom, like you get caught at some point and then it accelerates and it sucks you in and you just feel that you can't get out anymore at some point. Yeah.
It's exactly like that.
Exactly.
All right. So it was really great that you could talk to us and really appreciate that you took the time after your show.
Thank you very much.
And I hope that everybody buys your new album, right?